snakes in their belly.
Elimination game.
For us being
One
able to
team's
witness
going home,
this is a
which is
clash
crazy.
between two.
That's what I love about these teams. They will give it their all.
D1 Icebox hate.
EDG
I
map
really
pick.
am.
Oh,
There's
close.
contact caught by Smoggy. He's just going to get that information. Now Paper X is going to be making sure to take that rapidly at that.
Look
it's
how
an
deep
interesting
this
wall.
is.
Yeah, I
Look
mean,
at
the
this
Viper
plan.
wall, the Sage wall, trying to fight
Bad
that backside
timing.
control and underhanded flash from Simon just does
Oh,
not
the
get
heal.
value. Simon,
The heal helped, I
just
think.
unreal.
Something. Oh my
on
god.
Absolute worldy so far. It's a three-piece.
Oh wait,
Could be
oh
on
wait,
pretty
they're
ace here,
dying.
but it's going to be settled down to that 2 versus 2. Drone to tag up onto these players. I'm going to try and force
Pushing
the
me.
issue. Nobody under
Ace.
immense amounts of pressure. 9 HP here.
Good dash.
Smoggy pushed off and away from it. Still lands a shot, but he's down on the 4
Wow, wow,
HP.
that was way closer than I expected it to be,
barely
though.
anything enough for Forsaken.
Nice
to clean
round,
it all
nice
up.
round.
Kind of threw it out the window, both of these teams.
Oh.
Permaban is Ascent. They ended up floating it. In theory, that means that we're going to end up on more middle ground maps here on Icebox, Sunset, Lotus. So I want to see if they can carry forward these improvements that they've made off the back of their last series played.
Ooh.
Keep it going all the way. Something has not slowed down, but will be stopped in his tracks by Kankang.
Nice trade.
Kankang responds there, but they're still going to be able to retrieve that rifle. Goes over onto Forsaken.
Very obvious in terms of the flash there.
Whoa, 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 Jing!
Whoa,
whoa.
Pistols are doing work though from EDG.
Nobody helping Jing.
Yeah, and rapidly approaching this position here. Just the Guardians in hand.
Good
Exactly the
flash.
most ideal weapon as well against this anti-eco, but finally the crossfire
Good
setup
hold.
comes through, collapses onto them. With 3 surviving into the next
Crisis
deploy,
avoided.
a lot of these guns going in for the bonus.
Unusual. I don't think you'll see that too much if they survive going forward into playoffs.
They went for the ban on bind instead, which
Kankang.
after watching Paper X,
Wait, nobody just got
Don't
a
fold
pick
on
from
that.
below.
Nobody
Made
pushed
a-
up incredibly deep there. Kind of on his own. Wasn't
They're kind
synced
of
up with
aware of
Kankang
the
just for a
aggro
moment
probably,
at the
right?
beginning. Takes the duel. It's a risky one against something and wins it.
Oh, he's trying to leave.
I will be enjoying it if we get risk taker nobody coming out today because
Yeah, he
his
is
aim
crazy.
can be unbelievable when he gets that confidence and he limit tests.
yeah, he does. Just tries to bail himself out of some of these risky positions.
Oh, that's a lot of
Chichu,
damage.
he's quite lucky to be walking away there.
They're walking up A.
And there's no mid smoke down
They
from
dodged dart.
Freak.
Fake news, fake
Rex
news.
decided not to invest that one at the beginning, and he's actually taking contact here.
Yeah, okay,
That
he's going to
sucks,
be
the
covered over the
timing.
top. That's Jing, making sure he's there with the rifles in.
Oh no, Dart.
He traded out Simon though. He's alone surviving
Simon's
towards the
low.
back of the site, operating alone.
Why are we
He's getting
switching
chewed up
POV?
and spat back
Is that
out again.
automatic?
Chichu, making sure to contain.
I feel like it
Put the ball
automatically
up
goes
through
to the
mid.
guy
Those are
getting
remaining
pinged by
2
the
players
alarm
down
bot.
onto this
Like,
site, but what a hell of a
it's just
task
like Observer
to
has
get
no
to
choice
overcome.
over that.
And into the post plan here for Paper X.
The mic?
Double
What
down.
mic?
They'll be able to secure that one.
My mic?
Easily as it's said.
My mic sucks?
I mean,
What
that's
happened?
a bonus round for them as well that they're just bringing onto
Is
the
it better
board.
now?
Take flight.
Faking A with the drone, 4 guys walk
We're
B.
seeing a lot of bonus round conversions so far at this event. I mean, I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, but
I mean, I think Viper's heard them at this point,
A
but
lot.
they're a lot, yeah. I
it's
mean,
a
they're
lot.
definitely a lot compared to the usual and the norm, so
updraft.
massive advantage.
I think Sentinels have contributed to a ton of those.
They really have in that Gen G match. Jing's gonna get this plant out.
Why
Oh,
so?
no, it's okay. It's actually ult's committed. You know,
Okay,
EDG
I mean,
are on that half
okay.
buy, and they're gonna be rewarded in kind. That's
That's
2
a crazy
pickoffs.
solo ult.
Chichu.
But it's working.
Tango, but he's going to be calling for the
Wow,
reinforcements. And a
how
double
is this
swing. The
working?
discipline is nice.
That's so well played from EDG. And now the spike's abandoned. 2v5. Something in Mindfreak left to try to bail this out, and they've walled themselves off for going for any kind of control.
Yeah, just
Pop,
barely
you don't
missed the body
see
at
him.
all.
He doesn't see
What's
him.
a top Smoggy? What a shot to hit.
He went up?
Simon, yeah, sent to the grave.
What a way to open up and get your first
How did they
round
win that
here.
round flawless?
When not running, otherwise he's an easy pick. So when Chishu jiggles like that, he's just delaying Forsaken and buying time to set up the
I
double
thought it was
swing.
a bad
He's
solo
just doing
ult,
this jiggle
but
to
since
wait for his teammate
Kankang
to come
got a
with
kill
him.
as
There's
well.
nothing that Forsaken can do.
And the
Just worried
solo
about
ult's got a
getting
kill. It was perfect. But a
Right
flawless
back into
eco
it.
is crazy, man.
A lot of ults for Paper X to potentially work with. Mainly Forsaken.
They're getting
What
B
I'm
main
looking
control
at.
so easily.
Chichu's a while away from the lockdown, so
Not gonna
have
lie.
any intention of saving it.
EDG's happy to play retake on B.
Smoggy once more sees the cloud burst here.
Trying to catch
He knows
one?
that he's under threat into this position.
Nah.
And the off
Kankang's
angle
dead.
will be punished.
Top site?
Plus the 1v1. Something on top, on a high ground, favored in the fight against Kang Kang, who is trying to capitalize on Smoggy's swing.
3v5.
It just ends up being a raw jet duel that Something wins.
Look at Something. Look at Something. 3v5. He's crazy.
The post plant.
He doesn't give a fuck right now.
Overhead with the flash as well. But never been more obvious. Over the top there from nobody to return that fight. Chichu beautiful again with that rifle in hand, but so much more to do at this point in the game, in the round. 1v3. He's looking to isolate some of these fights as well. He's not going to be giving it though. This is PaperX looking very
I feel
well
like
drilled.
the PRX protocol.
I was wondering if they were going to be able to carry that form forward.
If you're feeling it, it's okay, go for it. But everyone needs to be mindful to play discipline sometimes.
And there's nothing.
Looking to do exactly what the desk was talking about. Dodge that drone.
I didn't dodge it at all.
They won't be able to. That is a ballsy Hunter's Fury. I mean, you're doing that one against a Jet. Good luck, son. Forsaken.
He doesn't play too much Sova.
No. And he is a great player.
Oh my god.
I won't fault him at that.
At the same time, though, all of
they're
that
all
pressure over
B.
towards B
They're all
is
rotated?
perfectly obfuscated where PaperX are actually intending to go.
They all rotated.
Oh, a completely free A site here. Even enough time for Jing to leisurely break the nano swarms and get set up.
Not a soul in sight for any sort of flood defense play by EDG. They've got to wait for the rest of their team to get in. They're using a drone early on here.
Not gonna get him.
Very forward position set up by Divide. Dodged the drone, just tucked, but now they want to try and double up and take the fight towards the back.
Can't give Chishu a kill.
Flashes up
Good
and
flash.
over already. The swings are coming out on top of Rafters. It's too much to overcome. And finally, EDG taking his fights together with Smoggy, essentially leading the charge. He's dropped down to single digits, but already the damage might have been done. Mindfreak cut to the corner, close and personal. Still alive here, brings it to that 1 versus 1. Kang. Aim trained onto the angle base. The shot!
You got him!
Time needs to get onto it.
No
the
time.
circle already shrink.
No time.
Yes, it did.
Wow, 2v4, 2v4. Oh my god.
Loses the operator as
That's bad news. That's bad news.
Absolute heartbreak for EDG.
Enough for the win. EDG are really struggling here.
Ooh, Jing dies? Jing was in between everybody.
Before the trade comes through,
and he
so you can
died.
punish that drone.
I got the spike.
Orbs being picked up. The war machine is starting to chug here if you are PaperX. And the wall as well. Dropping a vibe wall to take these fights.
Oh my god.
Opportune timing.
That was sick. That was a sick shot.
Spike planted.
We'll try and even it out with a bit of damage, stray shots, but not too lucky.
Wait,
in
Simon?
That regard. Simon,
From that
though,
far away?
Let's connect one. Straight
He
to
was
the
low,
double
but still.
Forsaken. He's got a lineup for this.
It's a big kill, but
Yellow?
no weapons really retrievable just yet.
It has pulled out the ult
KJ
that we
ult.
were just talking about being earned. So PaperX feeling that pressure. Like they have to combat some
Wow.
of this as well. And now that is the danger
He's
zone.
attained. He's attained.
Lockdown.
Is he even going to get out?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Barely there. But time will start to tick at this point onto the spike and
It's
Divide.
so low time.
Surely no hope.
You got to think he wins this one. Swings it out. Chichu, nice goal, but yeah.
Easy,
Very little chances there for Chichu to play with just because of
easy.
that lockdown that was in play.
Here.
Don't need a dictionary for that.
A little more defaults here, but back to A. Look at this up down.
Down in mid.
Global Viper up down.
Mindfreak. EDG now might have to pull a few more bodies here. Smoggy.
Wow.
Nice. It's a high-low setup. The rest of the team as well. As soon as they catch that player, it's going to force out the res. Wall is up and a bound and a bit of
Nice
spam
job.
sprayed away.
Good punish.
Yeah, snake bite.
Smoggy's
Like
having a
that
really
kill
good
here.
game so far.
Kankan posted up over towards B. This pit to deny any kind of re-hit from PaperX.
Look at this lurk
Try
from
and pivot
David.
back into A, but they've still got the 3 players there. Still got the pit.
Uh-oh.
Through the gut though.
They're pretty
straight
split
through
up.
now, in
Everyone's
through
split
mid.
up.
Simon with the knife up against the wall. Catches, cancels onto the drone. There's only 14 seconds left, and they don't have any semblance of map control to lock down again.
Oh,
Force
what a
them out into the
kill.
open. The easiest fights here, shooting fish
What?
in a barrel, and Simon, this newcomer to the squad,
Nice
lighting
kills.
them
Nice
up.
job. Wow. What a hold by Simon.
Great closeout in this round.
Holy I thought he was going to die there.
It did look a little weak for them.
They still have a good buy
They
here.
don't look weak today.
Mostly.
Be clearly an area of improvement. That all
Same updraft as Aspas.
something into the fight.
Where does he go? Where does he scale?
Leap
Towards
into the
sight.
fray, maybe pounce onto a target or two here,
Yeah.
but he's going to get out. No damage done as well.
He's been given all the room in the world.
Yeah.
And the
This
snake
drone
bite's been
is
used
so
before the
late.
shocks, before the plant. No
Gonna
break
get
on the
Tag
wall.
them.
Yeah, looking like a playground right now.
Viper ult.
Viper's pit. Drop down into
Oh
the
my
players here. EDG trying to go a bit more fast and loose here. Spam. It's going to be critical. Dash up and over onto the right. He's found it. Perfect accuracy, at least expecting
The guy in the corner.
Though. He's right back at you with the blade storm here. Divide catching him, the 140 cleanup from Forsaken Chichu.
Oh my god.
And it's too much.
They killed the Viper. It was 3v5 and then PRX just killed them all.
From taking all of that space, EDG barrel their way all up to pipes,
Damn.
get 2 kills through the pit, and still can't win it in the 5v3.
Oh my god, what a right click.
Shout out to Grenma.
I want to see Forsaken's POV. Damn.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Shout out Grandma. I don't know why either.
Not with a lot of money.
Oh, let's see if they clear this properly.
But
Oh,
he's just missed that
timing.
timing.
Timing!
Oh!
His timing is
caught.
so bad.
Lulled into a false sense of security there just from the contacting up by PaperX. They waltz their way forwards into the A site now using the drone to clear most of this way.
And it is an eco round, a half-buy round from EDG, but I think nobody's given them a little too easy of an entrance there.
Man down for Jing as well. Nothing to really push this one back. It looks like
my god.
EDG might have wanted to take the fight towards it. They're
They're
already in through
so
the back of the side of
aggressive.
Flash.
Good
He's got an
flash.
excellent Cloudburst at the feet to try and defend as well, but it comes down to Chichu. 1v2 in the
What
peak
a
of the top of the
peak.
wall. It's just so unorthodox.
From
You
the
don't
top of the
expect it.
wall.
Take a risk, go and re-clear this a little.
It's pretty
But they're
tough.
still not moving people away from the A site. They're expecting this to be a re-hit. They are dead wrong.
It's pretty tough.
Smoggy must find some value into this position.
It gets hard cleared.
Something
It gets hard
rips his head
cleared.
off,
He's
man.
been playing the
Oh,
same
wall.
since the pistol round. He's always on that spot. Bad wall from Jing has to be broken.
And Hunter's Fury forced out at least. Plan was an attempt to be stuck.
Oh,
Nobody. They let loose
Tag one.
a few beams of lightning. Only the one tag though. Slow orbs through and out. There needs to be
Line up.
Kang He's ahead of it though. We were talking about him catching these timings, trying to get quirky with it. Dash, active, Jing. But he's
that
off a bit.
quirky.
They're running
Oh
straight
my
into
God.
them. Seeing glimpses here of the ancient way that China likes to play. Drop down, nobody seeking to
Oh
deny
my
this plan.
God.
Jing, the entire time being pushed to his limits with time. Going down now, but an extension for it. 2 versus 1 Divide. Try and shut this down. Best chance and a long while by
nice try.
EDG, and they
EDG
grasp
almost
it
threw
firmly
hard.
to
He
at least
almost
get
threw
that third
so
round.
hard.
Placing swamp grenade.
Your heart's going to be racing here. Watching
Oh,
this.
good
Nobody
drop. Almost got caught.
unusual with the angle.
Yeah, stage
Will be
res.
pushed and postured away in through the back of the site now.
KJO.
5 players grouped up for PaperX. This is it. For the last hurrah, honestly, for the first half.
What a dash.
of Icebox, dash up and over something. Again, he's so unusual and unorthodox in terms of his position that he does like to play it. So showing this A side, a lockdown though
they're
from
going back.
EDG. It's going to force most of these PaperX players out.
Oh, yeah,
to be able to escape detainment.
And now the re-hit. PaperX love to go for
he
these. EDG was
saw him.
expecting it in the previous round and they were wrong. Do they stick to their guns here? They're 4 defending the A side.
They're willing to fight over this one, tooth and
Chichu.
nail as the curtain drops. Bodies will fall and topple. Forsaken being one of them. Res online though. Trying to get these equal trades out, and somehow it's PaperX who have found his advantage.
What a jump!
Leaves himself as a piece of paper. Smoggy on the high ground, dropped down 6 HP.
Oh
Not enough to
my
survive.
God, Forsaken's insane.
Chichu alongside him will be forced to spectate.
Okay, that was nasty. That was
Kang in a
nasty.
1v2.
Spike planted.
He's caught the time behind them, but still guns are trained on this spot and position Forsaken. First shot accuracy is there.
Big rounds.
9-3
Big rounds.
is where we
Big
stand.
rounds.
So many of these fights able to play a little more aggressively than you'd expect perhaps for somebody playing Sova, but also more aggro than he gets on a lot of his flex rolls. EDG are in trouble here.
They certainly are. Barely been time for even a breather, but
However, on the pistol, EDG have been
Wait,
waiting
Perks is
outside
in the
B
chat?
just for a moment like
Wait,
this,
mate.
where PaperX have that false sense of security and pull people
Wait, where'd
away
it go?
from the defense. Something, however, returns
Mate,
to
Tarik,
the
mate, I'm a
fray.
Radiant Jet. That's Cat. W Cat.
grouped up, ready for
W
the
Cat,
fight as
Perks.
well.
I know
Small
Perks.
Wall's gonna be
He's on
dropping,
G2,
but
right?
heads rolling.
He's
EDG,
either a mid
they're gonna be
laner or
happy with
AD
it. Something
carry.
seeks to equalize.
He's
Only
either
gets the
mid.
one, but
I think
still
he's mid.
plays for his
He's a
life.
mid laner, right?
Buying time for the rest of the
Got me
team.
on
The
Ascendant 3.
rotations are bound here.
That's
The
not bad,
PaperX
bro.
already
I fuck with
back
that.
into the fight. Nobody with a plan needs to be defended. Let's get it off. And Smoggy, who's the casualty, something still there. Kicking, getting active, spraying away with just a few sheriff bullets. All it
2-2.
takes. Teammates alongside him. EDG have to sail their way through here with a little bit of discipline, underhanded with the flash as well, but it's being punished in kind. Divide, it's got him penned in. Simon, there's only so much one man can do. And against that onslaught of PaperX.
Bitter disappointment for their year.
Mind Freak?
Yeah.
Oh my
Attempt.
God.
Maybe to bring down Mindfreak, maybe crack open the B side, but gonna retreat back to the corner. Util posturing him away. EDG need a miracle, need an eco win. Jing's up and over on top of the wall, seeking these angles. Forsaken with the swing. The plan was not held down.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so
EDG
nice.
once more.
That wall is so nice.
Fallen to pieces
with the
before their
bulldog
very
burst.
eyes. And you mentioned that disappointment. For EDG, it's definitely going to be
Jing doesn't give a f, bro. Look at him. He legit don't give a f.
Just been trying to exceed expectations that fans levy against them, expectations that them, expecting, I suppose, of themselves.
Toxins going up.
Absolutely. This team was looking to break that glass ceiling for China. They were fighting to break through. EDG already, I mean, Trace, for example, who EDG destroyed in China in their upper bracket finals.
He's definitely talking about Jing.
Destroyed them, didn't look close.
Like you said,
let's see the comeback.
They're also heading into the maw.
Let's see the comeback.
If
it's there.
Receive open.
Never mind, GG.
2 shots, all it
My
takes.
bad.
The Outlaw in hand.
That's on me, dude.
Has dropped the star player of EDG.
Yeah.
In that head-to-head clash and battle, it's all been something. Dart.
Oh my god.
Shot and broken away. Jing has not revealed his position at all in the slightest, but potentially played right back in for all the sound cues. Noise made. Mindfreak ripping their hopes and dreams up and tearing them apart and tearing them asunder. It's
They're
12 for
getting
Paper
so
X.
owned.
The coordination's there.
They're looking
the
too
players are
good.
firing, and now they're confident as well. So they're taking liberties. You see the way that something's playing.
Damn.
One enemy
Dashing
remaining.
forward, playing inside of his cloudburst,
Mindfreak, that
willing
was
everybody
nice.
else on his team forward to play off him.
And he sends a masculinity out the window, if I had it already, but here it is, Paper X.
Oh my god.
Is lighting him up, man. And he's sharp, he's locked in, you can tell, man, the way he is snapping to these angles, snapping to the util. And a deep push from Paper X shows all the confidence in the world. They've already taken B main control. They are putting the squeeze on EDG. They're looking to end this entire map here and now. Hunter's Fury pushes them through, straight up the gut, in through mid.
Oh my god.
You cannot stand your ground.
Oh my god.
13-3.
What the f? They just smurfed.
Sweep and a flawless finish.
They just smurfed so hard.
What's up, dudes? I just want to give a quick reminder. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, smash that shit right now. I appreciate all the support. You guys are the best.
They know Cypher's on the right, yeah.
As soon as they see the cam as well, now start moving together. As I said earlier, there's nothing scarier than Paper X when they're a hive mind. Chichu barely alive here. He's still being ran down here with a fault line still. There's that pressure applied to him.
Free site, 5v5.
No bodies, no chasing him. It's EDG recognizing that. They're going to make sure that they take the space over towards this A site. Nobody has the spike though. They can't even get themselves on to plant this one. And a fast fight once more. Something's into the fray. A scoop is taken. And Paper X.
Oh my god, they got owned. They got fucking owned.
Down A.
Wait, where was everybody?
Get close to going.
How did no one help Kang Kang?
That's pretty perfect. In terms of an anti there, flush Chishu out, make sure that he can't have impact in the round, though he'll attempt to win the 1v4. But you got no chance in that kind of position.
EDG might just be stunted and stopped in their tracks once more.
Two sheriffs.
Cage triggered.
This tournament here of champs. Fight to be taken. It's a double flash and a swing. Through and out here with a util. Doors opened up wide. And players in their place. Paper X doubled up. I feel like there's so much danger just drifting over towards this A side. The cam's removed. Paper X do not shy away from a fight. But the slow play by EDG. Looking to reap the rewards from this. Smoggy.
Timing? Timing?
Really shoulder peeking out, but now head's turned away and just barely missing it. Forsaken's already rattled up the shot.
He got the other side.
Who was there? Forsaken definitely overstaying himself, but slow orbs lay it down through B main. EDG locked into place towards the V site.
Something's just holding with the judge on the other side of the map. Mindfreak
Oh
not cleared.
my god.
Yeah, steadies his hand as well. Just leaves it fully open towards the back of the site. Just gives that one up because he's not being cleared. And Patience fully paying off potentially there. This guy holds it down.
Why did they just switch the POV? Actually annoyed me. Why did they go to that POV? Actually annoyed me.
Eventually traded down and a chance
That's not the observer, but
here for Paper X. Dizzy up and over through the window.
He was pretty good. He did good damage.
No acknowledgement to Vi is there. Lovely movement from Kang Kang. Sidesteps the bullets. Ensures that he's favoured in it.
With Mind Freak, I think if he hadn't had a Bulldog, there's a serious
pushing.
chance that he could have gotten 3 there rather than 2 in that kind of position. Oh, more damage done.
Saving the rifle?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice little surprise.
Good economic impact there from Paper X, but around on the board. The Showstopper's quickly making its way over to B, responding to that drone, picking up a little bit of a potential lurk play through mid. Jing is here, and this is where the spikes go in.
Caution. Yeah, I was a bit worried as well. Devi was
Jing's got ult.
Down towards the B side when the drone was used prior, but knife towards the back stuns as well. Here's a Showstopper, it's an instant response.
Oh, too early. He ulted too early. They're not out though.
Had to let loose there with the ult. No casualties, a slight pause being called here by EDG, but honestly, might just end up falling anyway. Shots missed. EDG, the feed is filled up with red. Making sure to grasp these chances. Jing still managed to slip his way in through the back. Sharp as anything. Precision is on display, and time now against EDG. It's looking like them to take this one. Oh my god, Baxter just opened up to these players. Jing twigging his way around.
Oh my god.
Chichu covers.
He ran by Chichu.
I think the signs of a really great team at events is when they're trying to really extract every efficiency out of even half by rounds. Forsaken with the peak will be punished. He was trying to grab that information. The rest of his team. So an open sight here for EDG.
Forsaken not using his Aftershock to break the trip over towards A main, so Paper X keep walking down mid and taking some task control, but they can never flank in the retake because that trip's always going to give it away. They might try it at some point in this half, but it will be watched.
Oh, nice shots.
That's lovely control. Kang holding the line towards the back of the site, ensuring that nobody can cross past that boundary.
Heat up.
Even hunt a few more players down.
Hello. It really be that way.
Guns.
It really do be that way.
It's not great for EDG. This should have been that round to get the economy blooming.
They're saving the guns.
They'll still take the round, of course. That's the round we're going to be watching here. Round 6. With the economy equalised a little bit. Kang Kang is stepping up to that challenge. Devi rounded about there. He had Mind Freak by his side, and that's a no command going into the B split. He's putting a squeeze on the Mind Freak. Look at him head on a swivel. Doesn't know really which way to look, but still tucked to the corner. Could be trying to strike straight back, but no. EDG got that discipline and awareness. Was there for them. Door busted and broken down.
Oh my god, he just leaped in.
Making sure to chop up these angles. Nades rebounding to try and clear the way for Paper X to potentially get anything going for them, but it will be another round for EDG.
Sharp shooting from EDG. You know, you're putting another stall into it for the attacking team. But EDG were not fully committed to B. They were split. And they feed that information over to the other side of the map.
There's Gecko ults, but there's no way, right?
It's the benefit of running that slow default here. Something that is... There's no way. This is... Oh my! There's even up close.
My god.
There's no saving him. So what? No bullets landing. And now defending.
Oh my god.
Comes to his rescue. Paper X willing to try and fight over this one. They don't want to give up this territory. And with the doubled up discipline, Showstopper round and abound. That's a kill. Trying for Jing.
Where's Cypher at?
Here, at least it should have been looking like it, but Paper X, they just swarm into the site.
It's an absurd spot to go for a thrash.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way
Especially considering
either.
you're playing against a Neon who could just run you down at any moment.
Really good swarm.
Got the thrash time in perfect. Didn't get the follow-up. Team bailed him out. And crucially, another point to note. While we were talking about...
Trying to do damage.
That's...
Kills. Their money.
That allowed Jing to be able to pick up the ult orb and get the Showstopper online. Something, of course, is worried that there's going to be other people holding him in that spot. That's why he didn't go for the wide swing.
Sage might low-key be underrated.
Yeah, we're not slowing down, are we? That's the
like on Sunset especially.
Head clean off the shoulders of Kang Kang. Jing from the side as well. And a slow orb dropped down on top of the wall.
What the f is this?
Zone for EDG. Can't hold a candle to
it. Oh my god.
And this is one of the first times where they've got the read perfect on where EDG were going to fight. They had so many players there. They had 4 stacked to the site that EDG decided to go towards. They have, they haven't really been going for that fast elbow control too much. At the same time,
Omen blind.
when there's that many Paper X players reading the play, I think even there gone for
he's shooting good.
As long as they went A, Paper X were ready. Very unfair.
They're just chewed to pieces.
What the
cheeky.
fuck? Wait.
TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen this one before. I remember EG pulling that this year. It was an op in the hands, though.
I think they actually Omen teleported on top of the box to off it.
Oh, Smoky! Goodness me, Adjustment just spotting it. The res is online, though, so Devi will quickly be able to offset any of the disadvantages that came about from that.
But now, because of the TikTok wall,
this angle.
Devi doesn't have it for the retake. So if EDG get the plant,
damn,
going in for it.
What
Still,
a Chad.
Forsaken was incredibly committed. Jing on top, on high ground, on from.
Oh, Jing doesn't give a fuck, bro, for real.
I know exactly.
you can plant and play a B main post plant here. Normally you have to play aggressive, but with that wall gone, you can back up. And that's a huge
I like how Jing got the kill and stayed up there.
Now happily play for that one. Nobody has also got that ult in his back pocket with the Hunter's Fury. It's an extra layer of safety.
Right here.
Even onto the angle, the pings are
They got no
flying
wall.
forward, just trying to catch the line.
Smoke and wingman.
Ensure that he doesn't miss any second of it. A tap. There's the ult. Paranoia from Smoggy. Then to supplement here. Mindfreak out into the open arms. Time. Start to run short. Mindfreak trying to hold this line as well, ensuring that they can try and get this defuse online. Something with the wingman broken. It's running away from them. Devi's leaping into the frame. Reload. Summon upstream. Something sticking.
Oh my god. They actually retook
entirely.
Holy.
What
How's the guy main alive for
from
so long?
EDG there. The wall on top of that box and, you know, peek into mid.
Yeah.
We've seen them do all sorts of weird stuff. So EDG have to be careful.
Retake?
They do like to cook. Jing. Drone's been broken. Wow. Expected the swing.
Cam.
It was too suspicious, I think, when a drone gets broken in that regard.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Read
On
like
me.
a book.
On me.
An easy book, a young adult novel.
Easily digestible. What is going on with this all? Okay, Rolling Thunder.
These are the kind of plays These are the kind of plays I hate from PaperX, though. That is just such a waste of an ultimate.
Smelling a timeout being called from PaperX's side.
Which makes no sense, because they've won 3 in a row.
But just to rein it in, get a bit of discipline back into the ranks. Forsaken. Got walkabouts here. Potential to be punished. No, now the reaction. EDG.
It's A. They didn't know it's A.
Alongside it, Devi. Can hear these footsteps. Many circulating all around him.
Oh my god.
Lovely adjustment of the rifle aim. Still, he's going to be paranoid. Up. Blinds it up. No noise cues. Nobody able to follow up on this one, though, with a solo orbs. The defender still, he just turns away precisely the wrong moment. EDG making sure that they capitalize directly on top of that one.
2v3.
Now down to that 2 versus 3. Mindfreak and Forsaken. Up onto this retake.
Last player standing.
Forsaken dropping. Leaves it down to just Mindfreak.
Simon's low, but this is pretty hard.
Simon's positioning.
Oh, what a spam.
Into the corner, stray bullets from nobody. It's precarious and now unwinnable. As I say
nobody got the read.
A corridor, a window.
Nobody got the read.
Peek in the smoke. Nobody just hugging tight to the corner.
We see the Gecko operator picked up over towards B main.
Nobody in something's names are crazy. Yeah.
PaperX have put huge value on.
And he's hit it. Nails the shot.
Down, B.
Nobody's going to be dropping straight to the floor. Jingdo, re-exploration.
Gang shooting.
Set up by any form of utility.
Expecting EDG to be running those 4-1 defaults that I'm talking about. Actually, EDG have been more spread than usual today.
Little 2-3s.
Now he can't go. You can't go now, surely.
And a slow play of EDG. I said
Omen's got a lot of info.
String of 4 rounds prior. Paranoia now as they bide their time, waited out, now send it forwards with the war, but it's something Forsaken. Wanted to try and play himself inside of this. What an adjustment by Kang Kang. Snaps it 90 degrees to the side, and now huge player advantage.
Mindfreak teleported past the first trip.
What more to deal with?
He would be hurt if he went for it here.
Yeah, he would, definitely. Something's got to pray that somebody will just walk into his sight line, crosshair placement. Trip's going to be broken off of that noise cue.
Wait, he doesn't hear him.
Be made. Wait, there's a back to these players. Back to back. Mindfreak.
What is happening?
He finds it finally with the kill. Now there's a Paranoia. An attempt to play them back in, but a flash in kind. EDG stalling out. These PaperX players just fall long enough.
on.
Kang squares up. Wants more to that challenge. That's 3 in a round for him. Something
where's Kang going
now just to try and save onto this operator.
Holy shit!
And he's going to be keeping it into round 12. Is he? Oh. Yeah, he's just survived with it.
The Flash mumbled his
Find
steps.
another round.
They broke the trip as well, but yeah.
Up 6-5. Bizarre interaction. PaperX's economy, though, is not looking good here for the final round.
He's doing the thing.
Around this first half of Sunset, that's an open B site. Prime for the taking for EDG. The knife hasn't seen much. The dart even better. Doesn't get broken, so they know that the front section of B is entirely theirs. They'll send in the usual utility just in case.
Jing's got that showstopper online.
And that's going to have to be the ticket, I think, for a chance of PaperX winning this round. That and a share of fame.
Post plant
He's
trip.
really been trying to farm these orbs, and EDG have to play aggro, have to play on site.
They're straight up in through market. It's an aftershock and a slow orb as well. Kang is completely separated, isolated still. Traded out. Head just peeking over. Chichu, he's still alive here for the moment. Tethered himself into the corner of the side with the operator in the hands of something as a Thrash earns up now to Fish. Sent flying forwards to Taman then. It should be a kill. Collected indeed. It is! And any defense gets dismantled. Spotting the players now. Smoke's going to be cutting out off the picture from that one angle, and now call is made. They want to try and make a play now to the B split.
Here we go.
Wall to give them safe passage. Be any spam going their way. Jing, Kavai, I should say, even just trying to get cheeky himself. There's smokes to be played in and out of. Jing is way ahead of it. It's a stun layer down and a flash on top of it with the paranoia blinded up. Dark is there. This is chaos. This is anarchy. And EDG, they temper it, they control it, at least for the time being. A player advantage to be found, Device wrapping all the way from behind. But that's the turn, and EDG have lost the plot and lost track of all these players. They don't know which way to take it. Devi has potentially worked on something 1v1.
Oh my god.
Not enough to do it, Simon.
That was the most chaotic shit I've ever seen.
This EDG squad.
Truly absurd.
Yeah, and a huge deal for EDG. A lot of teams will get lost in the mix of that, where PaperX normally thrive. They've managed to take this pistol round now.
He's just good for it, man.
It's not great.
Yeah, the only thing past that is taking a pistol, you need to clean it up past this point, especially because Kang's just gone down.
They also haven't retrieved that gun. Smoggy didn't feel comfortable enough going forwards there in case he was walking into the stack, so
the battle stage,
left that weapon on the floor. I'm not sure that Devi can necessarily know that. He hasn't re-peeked it, but he's calling the rest of PaperX over to take this fight. Spectre still down, like a treasure to be gathered.
Pack mentality here from PaperX.
Oh, perfect timing.
EDG have really made sure to pick and choose this timing.
This is when the fall.
It's excellent.
Well played. Well played. Oh, come on, Smoggy. Come on, bro!
Slipped away, but listen.
Yeah, I mean, if nobody had gotten the ace, he would only be one orb away from the ultimate. That's a really good ult for the defense side. So Smoggy doing a little bit of trolling, but that's okay.
All good. All good. They're going to be happy with that, I think.
Yeah, very happy. Like I said, it's been 12 in a row for them on Sunset.
Oh yeah!
They easily beat EDG last time they played, but this time, Chinese team giving them more to worry about.
Trip just playing that safety there. Nobody's right through the smoke as well. Expecting that timing.
How they
taking
take
out
this?
two of them with just the Spectre in hand.
Right?
He's working miracles over towards the B site and buying enough time for the rest of the team. What the hell is occurring here?
The wingman went above the wall,
the still
and he
tapping.
peeked with
Paranoia is flooding through an EDG. They want to take that fight. The skirmish is called for.
Wait, that was
and they swarm it in together.
Nobody getting
destroying PaperX, not giving them any respect on site. Schultz first matters enormously.
The draw's out for the game, yeah.
And at this point, EDG are massively in the driver's seat. It's going to take something special from PaperX. But they are no strangers to pulling out miracle moments.
Let's see.
They've got that potential always there, ready and waiting.
Wow, what a trade.
And it's an open A site as a result of it.
Forsaken has not been getting that aggressive.
I'm
not sure he realizes they're playing a retake at the moment.
How you doing, man?
Can't use this yet.
If you work your way up a little deeper and you spot trips in certain positions, it can be a read. They're trying to fake A, re-hit B, but there's no one even on the A site to know they're faking.
Home, man.
EDG here, still want to try and hold their ground. Look at that, nobody. Ensures that there will be nobody crossing that main area. And most of the danger.
Oh my god, I got jump scared for a second.
Those few kills. Now the rifle is still alive in Mindfreak's hands.
I was so dialed in.
Map control has been lost, but with only 17 seconds to do it, the time pressure is probably just
going
to be a little
so fast.
bit too much here for these players. Forsaken,
unfortunately.
Forsaken doesn't want to keep a sheriff.
No, and he will be falling anyway. 8 seconds here. Does Mindfreak even? You've got to commit to this. Taps. Okay. Just looking to do damage, take some guns out of their hands, maybe keep this rifle. One of his own. He doesn't.
Not going to hurt him too much. And EDG have had the read.
Oh, and a knife is good as well from Simon once more. It's going to pull players from EDG back over.
3 on site. They're kind of expecting this, it feels
The
like.
smokes.
Cover going out.
Nobody's got ult
Be
too.
sent out here. This is Mind Freak. Rest of Paper X trying to follow the cues.
Do they go for the Sova ult?
Yeah, he is.
40 seconds left here. Wingman with
Right.
the plant.
No?
It's an unusual position for it as well. Just maybe just trying to play ahead
No
of the
tags.
Hunter's Fury.
No
But Plant
tags.
goes down without any problem. Still that
Can you
backside
tag it?
control as well, but Hunter's Fury
Tag
trying
one.
to play these players in EDG. They have that advantage once more with the players. Paper X.
What the fuck?
They can't
got
stand
owned.
against it.
They got
Get
fucking owned.
extinguished as they're just trying to pull towards the back of the side. Something weaving in and out past this wall, but he's only one man. What can you do in this spot? Up and over with the Dizzy. Nobody's defusing because he knows he's got that safety
What?
net. His
Nice try,
teammates holding, and hold they will.
They got laid
Safe
out.
hands.
They got laid out.
11th
Roomba
round
kill.
now for EDG. Once more the money.
Nobody picks up the Odin as well, which
The
is
guy
gonna
next to him
melt
is just
through
like,
that
I don't know,
sage
he's
wall.
there.
Something they could have gone for on Icebox, never opted into.
Fast play is called up.
Doesn't PRX have another pause or they don't? Are they out of
Not
pauses?
seeing much in terms of the backside. Chewed up there by the
Wait,
trap
the
wire.
Odin is actually
Wingman
nice.
Flying forwards here for the plant. Bullets
Oh, he couldn't
spraying
get
and
it.
praying away. Not enough to push back that plant, but the res is online, so something's back into the fight and into the skirmish. They want to try and hold it down, but now retreating out back and away
5v4.
here. There's a flank time from Forsaken potentially there, but he's miles away at that. And EDG already in position here. Primed.
First passive post plant from Paper X.
There's a trip top mid though.
Showstopper sent out into the hands of Jing.
Simon's
Satchel
dead.
at his feet. A tap from nobody. And the angle from Chichu won't be safe from that
Good
one. He
ult.
was seeing if he could do some of that damage ahead of time.
Flank, flank.
Still nobody committing onto this one, but Smoggy might have just returned that favor back at it. With the kills
Oh,
flying
wow.
through, Forsaken by trying to buy time
Oh,
with the flank.
wow.
Already there, everybody's down and out.
Now
for
Smoggy's
time.
ace got taken.
It worked against him in the end with that hourglass
That's
just
big
running
because they're
dry.
broke.
So
PRX
Paper
are broke.
trying to keep the morale up as well. Just hearing Jing towards the end there. Just again another rapid approach. This is Mind Freak. Just wandering. He's a nomad at this point. There's no one to play off of this one to jump spot. Oh, miscommunication again. It rears its head.
Oh my
And Mind
god.
Freak will rip
You got
them
away with
off.
that. Cypher?
Chichu now has to take
Oh, he got
risks.
caught as soon as he jumped.
Knew he had to play the forward angle, just hoping that somebody
Wait
would
a
just
minute.
walk into
Stop
the main
it. There's
position.
no way.
But at this point, Paper X sealed up and stolen this round away.
Is that the kind of issue that's just going to get Paper X one round, though, and EDG quickly cover it?
EDG money's good for
Or
a
is that
while.
indicative of a larger problem that might allow Paper
Yo,
X
Smoggy's
back in?
on!
This is a
These
larger
guns.
problem.
Yeah.
The fact that Smoggy is just killing everybody.
You have to keep these guns. I mean, the economy is just
Wait,
too
wait,
good
wait,
for
they could
EDG.
win this
Not
if they
even
kill
doing economical
Sage.
damage at this point.
And also, you're only really getting 3
Saw him, he saw
games
him!
on
Stick the
plant.
bomb!
Kang knows. Kang knows. Overdrive, wait. They can still make a play for this one. Smokes up.
No way.
No chance.
He has time, he has time, he has
He's got
time.
the spam and spray this one away. Defended. No way.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He actually had time
From the
too.
brink.
He actually had time too.
There's no way. I just utter relief. A quick shake of the head.
Mind Freak's like, what are you guys doing?
A
He's like, what the fuck are you
devastating
guys
toss
doing?
of epic proportions.
That's too
Mind
close,
Freak
man.
opens, Mind Freak closes. Everything in the middle was incredible trolling.
Dude, that's insane that he spammed them right away.
That's technically a
That
Red Bull
was too
clutch from
close.
Mind Freak. Should never have been. And I think,
Oh, that's
I think
actually
the
anger.
desk
That's
deserved
real
that.
anger.
And you're leaning on the individuality
Oh my
to
God.
bail you out once more. The deep mid
same
push
thing
by
that PRX have been
EDG with that
doing.
information.
First time, no Sentinel.
Exactly.
No trip.
Not in a traditional
Yo, they're
sense.
flanking.
Mind Freak's back is wide open to the wall. The rolling thunder to clear out most of the side as well. This game of timings, but
Timing.
Mind Freak is not going to expect this one as well because, well,
Oh!
Flash, hold on. Forcing it out, and he does at least collect the one here. Forsaken, he's got to try and stem this bleeding. There's a cage up into his face with the bullets. Flying forwards here. Bits and pieces of lead. Suppression, though, across the board. No ability
Wait,
to
he
be
flashed
playing
his
with
teammate, and he got the
gunplay.
kill.
Has to try and reign supreme.
What is going on right
Save
now?
the day for them, but there's that uncertainty in the step of the Paper X players. Wall up from Devi. Simon will go down, at least post-mortem. It's the ult that just fades away. The player positioning from EDG
Oh, they can see
should be
him.
noted, but they're putting a squeeze now entirely onto these players.
David.
And individuality will not save something, not out of that spot.
Oh, what a
Great movement
peek,
from
dude.
Chichu.
Damn.
The
Let's
12th
try.
round. Last team to do it at that. Into the B split. Thrash Clears the way and paves a path open through into market. Trips gonna be tangled and Gorging, who's alert there, I believe, potentially by some trips, and it's played off beautifully. EDG are right into it, and they want to try and shut this down immediately. Hunter's Fury, peek by Forsaken. There's the punish. 3 left to stand. Insane mechanics! Against the hand and steady aim of Kang.
What a way to close it. Kang.
And PaperX decide not to commit. They're looking to not even really trap, because otherwise you'd be expecting Mindfreak to be playing at that door. They're looking to just go for a 5-person re-clear.
And it's they're
waiting for
There's
it.
almost an expectation of it from EDG with a Paranoia crossing its way up. And the noise cut. EDG, advantages to be found. Especially when the shots don't land and find that mark with Kang. He's doing entirely all that.
Wait, they're owning them.
The shot into the corner. It's
Oh my god. It might happen.
And set the stage.
It might happen.
Doors opened up though.
I think the reason that PaperX have changed their composition, by the way, to one that they used to run in the past, is because they're facing the Neon, Double Initiator, Clove. EDG's comp should want to go fast. It pushes a lot on the defense side as well. And so having those trips up, I guess PaperX are just thinking is more valuable than running the double duelist, double initiator comp that they were previously testing out.
Yeah, it can be incredibly good.
Free sight, 5v5.
It's an old comp though.
Heavy committal. This is Kang. He's trying to lock it down, but only 20 bullets into the clip. Luckily, he's got teammates and backup in spades. Nobody shuts down the eco round.
Even some smart people will repeat what you say.
Exactly. Some signs of intelligent life coming from me. Nade up and over. This is
Wait, that was messy.
Into the fight. The skirmish once more, but with Jing
that was messy.
Toppling, falling, something.
Wait, what just happened to something?
There was an updraft dash to survive, and Mindfreak is hard committed. Can't reset the aim. Only the one player found from that one. Devigon re-exploring. Utah into the few hands of these players, but already he's got to be aware of it, and yet sees the barrel. So now he knows his timing taken against it, but a Prowler waiting it. No way, peek. Not together, still it's there.
Oh my god, the Devigon almost did an aura.
Right behind him for EDG to barrel them over. Once more EDG. Listen, fit in, bro, don't fix it.
Face your fear!
His A hits and even access to the sites over and over again.
They realize it's a retake setup. They don't have very much retake utility on PaperX, so you've only got to worry about a Sky Flash and a Paranoia, really.
Trailblazer and the Boombot's already being used to try and...
Are they leaving?
Lay the path for PaperX, yeah. I mean, the
Wait, they're overplaying this. They're overplaying this.
This is strange from EDG. They had the read, and now they're going into the step.
Dude, that stun is big.
Goodness me, close quarter combating. He's hoping and opting in for that upgrade, but it just opens his backup prime for the bullet to the back here. Smoggy
over here.
Also supplements off to the side, off angle from Divide, but not enough to stay
alive.
What
the Simon?
Goodness gracious
He's good for it.
PaperX are leaving gaps all over the map.
He is open entirely, and it's being read by EDG. They're
really
already into the fight.
It's a really good call.
Spam kill. Spam down.
Shot like 2 bullets.
Corner tucked. Maybe seeking to play spoiler. Nobody pushed back.
No damage.
Off and away from the plan. Once
more,
trying to bait the seeing if there's any more Utah. Well, that came from PaperX. Shut out entirely from this B site.
Planted.
The composition itself is just not situated for these retakes. The amount of util that they have is essentially gone. As soon as Divide falls, he gets taken out of the fight here. The Haunt dealt with something with the dash as well.
How do
There's
they
no
win
value
this?
to be had. Nobody's giving him that fight.
They're taking so long. Save?
And what a call to make. It looks like they're just going for the save.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
If you don't want to play these retakes, though,
Alex to step back in.
This looks like a much more sensible defensive setup, though. I think Alex is already calling to spread out this stuff. Get the Cypher over C, get the op posted B.
What's going on here? Mindfreak has just opened up the door wide here.
The
sightline called. Holding
Can't capitalize on it,
the
though.
operator through to Mountain is called for this pause. EDG making sure to
open it again.
These PaperX players simmer.
No?
Time has been bought though. Following the sound cues, PaperX are in position to potentially take this fight forwards with the Boombot. Tagging it up into the corner. They're going to be aware that there's a player holding onto the corner into this angle with the Seekers and another flash to play themselves. Seeing this time the gunplay, it does come up for the goods.
They got it.
And they are winning the day, paving the way to a successful round But Kangang's got something to say about it. Up and over the box, cannot stop
retake.
Jing.
There you go.
Feeling empowered with the rest of his team behind him.
They cut off
Oh,
their own
Sui.
offside line.
Oh, yeah. All right. That makes
Another
more
rubble
sense.
fight. You gotta be kidding me.
Sui.
EDG are gonna be loving this.
Yeah, mass pings all about here. Showstopper, no worries or concerns.
Where'd he die?
Thunder still. Adjustment, Showstopper to kills, and the bullets at least lay claim to the life of Chi-Chu and now the Rolling Thunder to get EDG back in there. A bullet
Wait,
to the back of
what?
the head of Devi could not evacuate
He got him
in
thinking
time.
the right.
Something
Oh,
trying to get
no.
aggressive on the flank.
And he's going to be finding it. Smokey standing his ground. Looking to plug in the gaps potentially there in case the flanks were online. Brought to that 3 versus 3.
Jing?
EDG now with that tempo increase. They want to speed this one up into the ace. And Jing, there's no way you're taking this, man. You have no teammates to back you up. You want to take the fight straight up. You're going to wait in. Still, Forsaken has been played in and does get that trade in play. Anticipation is there, but a shoulder
big.
peeking out is all something needs to claim and collect
off
the
is
kill
big.
with the dash now active once more. Put in a squeeze down, nobody surviving for a rainy day, but a wrap around, up and away. Heaven player expected to
He's on!
the
Oh my
timing is
God!
Forsaken.
It's having-
I was
Winner goes
critical the last
playoffs,
time they
losers
stacked
out.
their operator on the same side of the Cypher. But this time, at least they have that trip B. And they've made the right read.
Something's up in here,
Flashing
yeah.
Haunted over as well, so something can't take that early. Line of sight angle, but now does the dash. The Prowler spotted!
Whoa!
His head just poking clean out. It's taken off of his shoulders. Kangkang straight up in there, Jing. Wants to try and even this one out with the bullets flying forwards again. He has not been cleaned
He
up.
wants
He's
to go
trying
back
put his
in
team
for a
back in, and
second.
Forsaken, he's dropped as a result of it.
Forsaken ran out instead. Oh my god.
It's crumbled
Oh
again
my
here for
god. It's
Paper
so.
X.
I feel like the
Trying to play
PRX is like
fast and
so
loose into the
unpredictable. Even
Flood
they don't even know what each other's gonna
anchoring the
do.
defense. Broken and crumbled. Devi with a Trailblazer spotting these players out with the
He's out.
paranoia. It's good to play themselves.
He's
in, but
blind.
Jing is caught, blinded up by it, and as the smokes fade away, there's no chance, no
Wait,
hope.
did he get team flashed?
It's Chicho with 3.
And it's getting better and better. Paper X have 4 players over towards A. They want to control Rubble. They need that comfort that A is locked off. Their comp doesn't thrive with it though, and EDG have taken B instantly.
Full recognition of the gaps that the composition leaves open. A B plan, a slight tap from nobody, but now to commit. Oh, something! He's so ahead of his team, they just can't quite play off of this one. There's a flash into the places again to push them back and away with the door open. Forsaken, not anticipating it. Fully blinded though, Devi. Not willing to give up the sights, but smoked off, cut out of the picture. It's him against 3. With no more money to buy for the next
Wait,
tier.
Chichi just went crazy right there. We didn't see it, but he went crazy.
They get up to 4 or something and grab the pistol. But the trade
Look at
came
this.
through so late, like even the small details. I love the movement from something. It's
Damn.
fantastic. That next player needs to be through the door immediately. You can't be waiting for the paranoia to come
There's no
through.
more pauses,
or
too.
sync it up at the same time.
With those gaps as well. Holds as you put it.
Oh.
It's EDG.
Here.
Here, ready to try and capitalize. Simon,
Oh my god, he's lucky to get away.
shredded with bullets.
There's no way
All
you're
for the
repeating
reclear
that,
back up.
surely.
There.
Oh, they saw each other.
Kang Kang spots
Jing?
one,
His finger.
expecting some kind of bait and switch.
Paper going for the old tried and tested here, just trying to follow these sound cues. Chi-Chu
Jing got spammed.
denied that chance of any sort of information, but Kangkang's going to be dropped here. The stun was good.
The stun was so
And already
good.
racking up
The
the
stun was
kills.
so good.
His team happy to play off the back of it. An open sight once more.
Where are you?
They know he's
Rifle in the
dropped
hands of
too.
Mind Freak. Forsaken
Wow.
is very much isolated.
The
though, in
Yuso's,
through
like,
the sight as
amazing
well.
right now for
Shoulder
EDG.
Spotted, nobody gets that information. Calls for the rest of his team here. Weapons are going to be picked up, but again in inevitability, EDG. Fault line.
Oh,
Just roots Forsaken out of spot.
I think they've pulled this comp out because they thought it would be a good counter to EDG, and they're just not practiced enough with it. Not anymore. Maybe tides will turn on the attack side.
No dash.
Something, possibly, could have made me believe with that peak.
Broken, they're gonna
Daring
fight.
him to fight. Follow up past it. The camera's finally broken. A dealt with Divine. That's a peek off of his own flash. And he's just never going to be favoured there.
Nah.
Too many positions to play the ante from. EDG once more. Roll out the red carpet at this point. It's easy access to these sites, and the retakes just have not been there. But Paper X will make a good go of things once more. This time out through the back. Satchel's in play. Attack from Simon. There's that uncertainty up and through. Not dead yet. Smoggy back into the fight and the fray, but the kills collected. Bodies toppled, falling. Smoggy Needs to be given something here to play his teammate in, but nobody's now going to be that
fuck did they win
last
this?
one left. Into
12
1v2
seconds.
with 12 seconds. Whistled down to almost
10
zero.
seconds left.
And 2 bullets left in the chamber.
I have this
There's no
fight.
more options. Has to stick it for any chance, and Forsaken knows it.
There may be a glimmer, a flicker of hope.
Salvageable. Forsaken's just opened up the door wide.
His cam's got a little bit of info.
Yeah, spotted that out and not actually broken as well as
No
a result.
ults.
I'm not sure how much he
Raise
saw,
ult.
though. He was barely on it for a second. He's just looking for question marks on the minimap. Don't know whether he saw any.
Yeah. The round has been slowed down to a crawl, though.
PRX had the
Again,
read.
PaperX have got their defensive players in the right site, unless this is a pivot.
Ball's broken. Fault line
The
as well to
fake.
try and play Kang into this spot with a trip broken down. Something might want to make a go of things here to hear the ult popped off as well.
What?
Kang! That's a return of the fire. Something
The
dropped.
fuck was
B-side
that?
could be that potential option, and a paranoia already wasted out. PaperX no longer having that tool to play with smokes up in their face. Aftershock as well.
Oh my god, Kang.
Freak does peek up the flash and plays himself in, but EDG still holding
Nice
strong.
shot, Chichu
Not
again.
willing to be displaced from this position. PaperX might have that surrounded, but again, they are fully aware, EDG, knowing all the tricks at the sleeves of the PaperX players. A sees of the
It's
connection.
quite individual.
Only
It's quite
acknowledgement you
individual right
need.
now.
An open sight for the taking on to C.
I guess
An
the
impossible
attack side will be
situation for
better.
Jing to play.
I don't know. It's very individual.
Anytime he's played on Lotus, anytime he's playing Clove,
Refresh the stream is behind. No,
This
we're
is a
not.
squeeze being applied, at least.
We're good.
Could be trying to
We're
fight
good.
over towards Mound and from section of B from EDG. I think the goal of it potentially is to cause a pivot from PaperX into the high-low setup that they've got going
I'm not on YouTube. It's
For the
fine
Sheriffs.
though.
It's a cool strategy that EDG
We're all
brought out
watching the
into
same
pistol,
game.
but
high lows,
yeah.
all over the place, on C, on A.
And this could tear PaperX apart already to peaks if they're not timed correctly.
Oh my God. Can he
Which
get
they're
out?
not. EDG ready for it. Nobody's still alive towards the back of the
Wow.
site. And no anticipation that it could have peaked himself
Oh
over
my
it.
God.
3 in a round.
Oh my
Denied
God,
the
he
four,
got
but
3.
Chichu is fully there. Entirely for the cleanup. The pounce.
Dude,
The
this
last
is
spot
grim.
of the playoffs.
This is quite grim
It's
for
almost theirs for the
PRX.
taking. No force in sight from PaperX. Not opting into this one. They need the guns, but it is just
Oh my
shambolic.
God, Smoggy.
Smoggy. Pure mechanics on display.
Oh
And
my
he will just
God.
rip them
He's
all
so
away.
good. Holy.
Back of their mind of taking
So
their foot off the
good.
neck of PaperX. Friends outside the server, bitter, bitter rivals inside.
Enemy remaining.
Smoggy is wiping them away.
They've just failed in so many times against this team for PaperX. Guns in their hands. Now is the time to make the most of it. That a bit over aggressive. EDG making the go of things here. They're still hard committing into the fight. They make the call as well to try and at least collect
They tried
themselves
clenching
together. But
them.
the weaponry not favoured on these long sight lines at least. PaperX
That did not work at all.
essentially just swat away these EDG players.
This was a strat that Foot very much struggled with. They found the right reaction
remaining.
by pushing into C.
Flawless
but then
Jinx.
couldn't play the post plans properly. This time, PaperX, hold on. And like you say, use the advantage of having the better long-range weaponry.
Hold up.
EDG are not going to fight like that in every
Hold
round,
up.
though. And he couldn't find the rifling.
Round by round.
Oh my God.
Dude, I mean,
He's
that
in a
is...
different world.
He can just jiggle this one for a bit of util, and he's even got Simon to help him out. With the Trailblazer cleared its way through. I believe both rifles fired off something.
Oh, there goes
Dashed to
that.
disengage and pulled that one back
There goes that.
around. Forsaken
How are they even supposed to retake that?
cam up forwards. He spotted Kang, but
Uh-oh, nobody.
doesn't want to try and take that fight
Oh,
towards
God.
it. Nobody
Oh,
with the
God.
door opened up wide will have to at least concede that space, give it up, and hold the seize.
Good seize.
Now into his hands.
Good
lets it
seize, good
loose. What a
seize, really good
connection.
seize.
Just
Oh my
absolutely
God.
running over these players. PaperX
It's over,
steamrolled in the
it's over.
process. Jing.
Oh my God.
He'll have to do it all. But Aftershock and his back satchel away. The aim reset just not there in time. EDG. And let's get back into the fight because it could just be ending in a blink of an eye. The series, the tournament lifeline for PaperX. Warded and postured. As I've said prior, they can't hold a candle to the amount of util that EDG can just pull out. So the A-Rubble control is theirs for now. One way's
They have no dog.
rejuvenated.
How do they get
PaperX
out?
holding.
Paranoia?
biding their time, waiting to strike. The counter spam is there, updraft up and around as well. Swinging through, Paranoia is there, Showstopper needs that value. Jing, he's on a life that's unexpected. Up on the high ground, Chi-Chu, he's trying to shut them down. Nobody's by his side, but the rifles, maybe. There's a lifeline. Into the hands of Paperx and still with a minute to play with.
This is a hard round for PRX.
He's pushing out through B.
There's
Smoggy's
so
still
many
with his
gaps.
ultimate.
They have no idea where
Eerie
they
calm
are.
drops towards rubble. An area that's known so much bloodshed, and almost all of
The
it going
best
into the way
play
of
is for
EDG
them.
in this map.
Oh, actually, they can go A now.
Paperx have carved out a small
The flank,
opening.
the flank.
Do they think
30
of the
seconds
flank?
left.
The flank timing, nobody could shut this down, Divine.
Close. Smoggy
The
1v2.
awareness is there.
Where do they go? B or A?
Surely too difficult of a situation for Smoggy.
Can he smoke door?
Even
Can he
with how
smoke it?
well he's been playing.
There's no time.
There's 15 seconds.
Oh god, he's gonna smoke it.
This time pressure could just spell defeat.
He's gonna do it
For
off the plant.
Smoggy to
Off
be
the
the
plant.
hero his team needs in this spot. Divine planting. Metal is used first. Lowering them down.
That's
Swing
it.
them down.
That's it.
Smoggy
Oh my god.
destroys the hopes and dreams
Oh
of
my god. What
Paperx.
the f just happened?
Knocks them out of groups. Revenge has been earned. And a playoff
Wow.
picture.
Wow, what a game.
Potential.